Hello, this is Pastor Jones here at Valley Assembly of God. I'd like to just spend about 5 minutes with you today. I want you to think about something with me. I want you in the forefront of your mind, picture this scene. 3 years of camaraderie, of close fellowship, of interaction, miracles that were seen, the lame walking, the blind seen, the leper cleansed, even the dead raised. The infusion of Jesus Christ's life interjected into those men that surrounded him. And how did all that culminate after 3 years plus ministry? It culminated in a final meal together. Before the tragic onslaught of denial, the cross, his death, we see something here that I pray that will speak volumes to you. In just a few hours after this meal, Judas would knife Jesus in his back. How could anyone in that group, having seen what they seen, heard what they heard, experienced what they experienced, do such a thing to Jesus? But Judas did. He betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver. Peter, he would crumble under pressure. Oh, you remember Peter. He said he would do anything for the Lord, even die. But before the night was out, he would deny Jesus Christ 3 times. The rest of them all ran away in fear. All of them. They dissipated. They were gone. Fully aware of these events, Jesus knew it all, you see, before it happened. Fully aware, what did Jesus do? Jesus knelt down before Judas and lovingly washed his feet. He did that for every one of those disciples. No one was excluded. That included Peter and the rest of them. My friends, that is called unconditional love. Boy, do we need a dose of that today. It is, my friends, grace unmerited. The unmerited love of God demonstrated in a tangible and physical way. Of this love, the Lord Jesus said, I have set before you an example that you should do as I have done for you. As I've loved you, so you must love one another. John 13, 15, and 34. We're to follow his example, his cue. Here's the question. To what extent of loving servanthood are you willing to go for the sake of those whom God has placed in your path? And not everybody God's placed in your path is going to do you harm. Some will do you good. But all people that God has placed in your path, how do you demonstrate your servanthood to them? Washing a traitor's feet, dying on an instrument of execution for a pack of rebels was the level of sacrifice that Jesus demonstrated. My friends, today, my question to you is this. What is your level of sacrifice? How are you demonstrating God's unmerited love towards those round about you? May we follow his example and even wash the traitor's feet, so to speak, to show people that Jesus really, in fact, does live in our hearts and lives. I hope I've given you something to think about today. Have a great week in God until I see you again. God bless.